Na Jungs, da stellt doch mal den Platz vor.
EA Sports and the PGA of America are proud to present opening round coverage of the PGA Championship. We're here at Whistling Straits in Kohler, Wisconsin for the PGA Championship. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports, set to bring you all of the championship action. Frank, what's in store for our golfers today under these major championship conditions?
It's a Pete Dye special, Rich. Bunkers, I've lost count of the number of bunkers at Whistling Straits, but already it's been the host of several PGA championships. So it's a test for the great players in the world. But really, you've got to tip your cap to the designer. He'll tell you that building Whistling Straits was a, quote, once-in-a-lifetime thing. To see Lake Michigan around the golf course, it looks just like it's not real. It looks like you're playing on the moon sometimes. It's an amazing venue.
Na, quatscht euch aus, Jungs. Herzlich willkommen bei einer Runde Golf. Heute alleine. Ich muss ja mich auch ein bisschen um die Tour kümmern. Wir gucken mal, was geht.
Now it's right in his wheelhouse, good position where he can attack the pin.
36.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Ach, unglaublich. Unglaublich.
They might pick up one. Now, settle for a par.
Locked in on the read and the speed.
Was für ein Start.
Well, not in contention, but in for par.
Muss jetzt was anheben.
Fifth hole, and we pick up the action. Early in the round, and playing reasonably well. Nothing great, but has certainly not given a whole lot away.
Yeah, and actually a good position to really springboard the round from here.
What was he thinking there?
Ach, ich sag's, wäre eine
I
Straße.
have no earthly idea.
Das ist alles cool, Mann. Mach dir da mal keinen Stress.
Oh no, look out, Frank. I think he flushed that one.
Oh, this is going, gone.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
This is a 28-footer. This one's tracking. Oh, he's gonna love it.
How was that?
Alter, so wird's gemacht, Mann. Da gehe ich auch fest, ja. Sag Platz 14.
Set to go now at the sixth. It's a pretty short par 4.
Yeah, slight dogleg to the right, but you can play it straight away. There's a series of bunkers down that left side, and then they really choke the fairway at about 320 yards. Oh, he's winding this one up. Doesn't have the power, though.
He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time.
Ooh, that is long.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot.
Ein bisschen weiter hätte ich ein bisschen weiter gekommen.
Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie.
Das ist nicht gut, nicht gut.
This is an awkward length. All things pointed to a good week. Birdie there, very important right now.
Platz 7 für die Championship. Das kommen gute Punkte für die Tour.
Frank, there's a good reason they call this 7th hole shipwreck. It's 221 yards long, and there is plenty of trouble to the right.
Yeah, water, rocks, bunkers, all sorts of things. But really, when you look at the hole another way, it shapes up for a left to right shot.
That would be a great look at birdie. And getting ready for the putt. Frank, this is a good position to be in for a player. Making birdies, making some moves.
Starting to get the momentum, too, for the finish.
So that concludes round 1. Frank, what's the mindset after this first day?
Well, the important thing is just try and play smart, get a feel for the golf course. That's what you try and do on the opening round. And now that the players have seen it, we should see some better scores tomorrow.
Das ist ein guter Start für die erste Runde. Das ist ein guter Start. Wir starten gleich in die zweite Runde. Vielleicht können wir unsere Position hier halten. Wir werden jetzt bestimmt auf Platz 6 oder 7 starten. Das ist schon mitten in der Top 10, das ist bombastisch.
EA Sports and the PGA of America are proud to present second round coverage of the PGA Championship. Here it is once again, Whistling Straits in Kohler, Wisconsin. The best golfers from around the world have gathered to compete for the Wanamaker Trophy at the PGA Championship. And it sets up to be another great major. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. And Frank, tell us a little bit about Whistling Straits.
It's a Pete Dye special, Rich, and the golf course borders Lake Michigan, so you have these wonderful vistas should you choose to look at that. But the course itself is almost like a links course, the way the holes roll around in amongst these sand dunes or bunkers. I've lost count of the number of bunkers. There are, I think, close to about 1,000 bunkers out there. But the holes themselves are a genuine test, and it will reward a lengthy play. We've seen that in the past champions there, but it's just a great test from the first hole to the 18th.
Good tee shot, right in the fairway, and plenty long.
Da geht was, da geht was.
Now the second shot to the par 5.
Should be safely on deck.
That was like Usain Bolt, Frank, right through the tape.
Das war vielleicht auch nicht so
That was
verkehrt.
never going to stop.
Hey, guten
Frank, this is a
Morgen.
position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun.
Oh,
Bunkers don't
das
seem to be in
war
play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. Birdie putt coming up. Had a par on this hole yesterday. Could it be?
Yes, baby, yes, baby, yes, baby. Oh, da geht der Krachen, da geht der Krachen.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
he's
yes.
gonna love that one, Frank. Sensational effort.
Prost, Prost,
just
mein
eat
Freund.
that up.
Frank, the previous hole, we took out the sledgehammer. Now at the 12th.
Oh,
We'll
das
need a
war ein
scalpel,
Putt,
it looks
Alter.
like.
Yeah, at 163 yards, you wouldn't think it's very long, but really the problem is the green. You can pitch the ball in the middle of this green and still it can kick over. So be very, very aware of the mounding and the undulations on this green.
What a nice shot. Right on the green and a pretty easy putt on the way.
Ooh, chance for birdie. Well, birdies are hard to come by in this situation.
Schönes Ding
So
mit
tight.
Diamonds den ersten
Keeps him
Platz.
right in the thick of it. On to the 13th, and this par 4, Frank, they lovingly call cliffhanger. How do you deal with these 402 yards, Frank?
Really, you got to pick a spot down the left side. Even where the rough isn't really such a bad line. Keep it down there, let everything kick to the right, but you have to avoid missing right here.
In the fairway here at the 13th. Frank, what
das
makes
flippt
this
die Motor
downhill shot
aus.
a little trickier in terms of club selection and setup?
Because of the nature of the downhill, that ball's just going to come out a little lower. So you've got to take that into consideration.
Oh,
It might
sorry.
run a little more on the back end.
Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
Nice one.
Who knows?
Yowzen.
It is a 4-round tournament, setting himself up for a good weekend, maybe a great one. Young star makes his birdie.
Ja, ich muss mir ein bisschen Vorsprung rausspielen. So ist es nicht.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
This is just a superb performance. Great round to this point, Frank, and you can really see that reflected in his mood today.
Yeah, it just looks too easy. Swinging the club beautifully. Ball's going exactly where he wants it to. He's not trying to take too many risks. So consequently, he's getting birdie opportunity after birdie opportunity. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Yes, baby.
Frank, any major championship gives you a good mix of holes. We've had some long ones, and now this one just under 400 yards.
But it will punish you if you're offline. There's trouble left and the mounds and the bunkers on the right. So ideally, it's a positional tee shot.
Na, mal sehen, wie weit sie mich runterstufen. Auf 4 oder so. 4 oder 5.
EA Sports and the PGA of America are proud to present third round coverage of the PGA Championship. Major championships are where the world's best golfers rise to the occasion, trying to etch their names into the record books. Today, we will see which golfer grabs the spotlight here at the PGA Championship. It is the season's final major championship here at Whistling Straits Scenic Golf Course, playing host to all the action. That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee there after that
Sagte ich,
shot.
ja? Hast du gesehen? Ja.
Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie.
Wir sind alle zufrieden mit dem Birdie.
Thundering up the leaderboard, 10 under par for the tournament. What a birdie. Frank, here at Whistling Straits, bold is beautiful, and this second hole is certainly bold.
That it is. Bold, and if you can hit a long one down the left side, they'll open up a good view to this green. But believe me, if you miss left or right, well, you're going to find the sand.
They'll be pretty happy with that 290-yard poke off.
Da sind sie alle zufrieden.
Now the second shot here at this par 5.
Och du Scheiße, das geht ja jämmerlich schief. Baut sind eigentlich fast erwischt. Terrible, sagst du. Warte nur ab.
Coming out of the rough and right up next to the hole.
Da rasseln die Punkte, Recovery.
Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
So close. Came to the putt, excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, little change in the attitude right now. You've let one go. You've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important that this one goes in.
And he makes it for par. Now the stunning 188-yard par 3 third here at Whistling Straits.
Yeah, the green angle's to the left. You have to be careful because it's well protected by those huge bunkers and dunes on the left. Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
That is classy.
I have a chance of going in.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus.
Hey, warum?
Opportunity missed right there.
Hat... Nee,
Makeable
ich habe
putt
da
right
keine
here, currently
Erklärung.
sitting
Hier,
at 1
jetzt
under for the
genauso.
round.
Die machen mich verrückt, so eine Löcher. Oh, krass. Ey, ist
Par
das
here's fine,
heftig.
isn't it, Frank?
Hör doch auf, ey. Nee, jetzt bin ich schon gleich. Mir anstrengen.
On to the fourth hole at this PGA Championship here at Whistling Straits.
Ideally, you'd like
Habt
to
ihr
hit it down the
irgendwie die
right
ausgeschaute
side because
Puttmarke?
everything sort of cambers towards Lake Michigan.
Bunker.
It is nice to have that one in your bag, to be able to hit it that long.
Yeah, that has to be at least 315 yards.
I mean, really on top of his game right now. That was a splendid approach shot. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie. Pretty much doing everything right this week. 11 under for the tournament.
Tja, Walker, du bist schon 2 drunter.
Frank, you've played all over the world. How unique is this hole, the fifth?
I've never really seen anything quite like this. On one hand, it's an extremely long par 5, but then on the other hand, you have all these options that are available. He's gone for a little extra.
What was he thinking there?
Tja, warte nur ab.
Earthly idea.
Here we go. Crucial eagle attempt on the way. Goes in over the putt.
So. Anhalten für Birdie.
You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it.
War eine schöne Eagle-Chance.
You'd love to get this one. Big putt for birdie.
Rich, that just adds insult to injury to the rest of the field. Another birdie, and the gap even wider.
A sensational performance.
Sauber, dritte Runde, immer noch Platz 1. Es wird knapp mit dem zweiten, aber es läuft. Finale Runde. Na, gucken mal, wie wir uns schlagen.
EA Sports and the PGA of America are proud to present final round coverage of the PGA Championship. We're here at Whistling Straits in Kohler, Wisconsin. Rich Lerner pleased as always to be alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports, set to bring you all the action. Frank, I don't know if you remember those posters depicting fantasy golf. You had like a long par 4 up Kilimanjaro, a testy par 3 around the Matterhorn. How about a never-ending par 5 off the shores of Lake Michigan? Welcome to Whistling Straits.
Yeah, Pete and Alice Dye designed this golf course, and you could say it's diabolical when it's stretched out to 7,800 yards. That's if you feel like playing off the men's tees.
In the fairway here at the 10th, nice way to start off the back nine. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Terrific golf shot.
Sauber.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
Oh, a huge birdie right there, Frank. Just one back now.
Hinten dran.
Well, Frank, the 11th here at Whistling Straits is a monster par 5. They call it sandbox, but it is not exactly child's play, is it?
No, I can't actually count the number of bunkers on this hole. Plus, it's a dogleg to the right. 645 yards. I don't care whichever way you cut it down. That's going to be 3 good shots. Forces you to hit driver off this tee.
That's an absolute tracer right there. In the fairway and well over 320 yards.
Oh, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like.
Oh, that's off the beaten track. You've got 5 minutes to find it.
This requires a lot of speed through the ball. look out, Frank. I think he flushed that.
Oh, this is gone.
Bit surprising, he misses the green in regulation here at the par 5.
Yeah, you'd think this is one of the easier holes on the golf course. So now just trying to avoid 6.
Fourth shot, wants to get this close.
Und nochmal rüber. Nee, jetzt wird's ja völlig verrückt.
Just didn't have enough backspin.
You wonder what he's thinking on that.
Nee, jetzt bleib doch mal liegen, Mann.
And he's made the green.
Oh, das war eine Eagle-Chance. Das glaubt mir keine Sau. Jetzt rase ich hier mit Boogie ab, nicht mal das. Ey, ist das gruselig. Ist Schande über dich. Schande,
Frank,
Schande.
at this stage of the championship, you cannot afford bogeys.
That's right. Now there's an even bigger gap
Im Finale
between where they
abgeklatscht. Ist das
stand and the top
gruselig.
of the leaderboard.
That one is bunker bound, it looks like. Well, we'd like to have that one back in the bunker.
Still a chance to get it up and down.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't
Das war
quite look
vollkommen
right on
klar.
that one. Now, that bunker's, is that getting more sand in it, or is he just sinking?
You know how to play this shot, Frank, right? You keep your chin up, you look down your nose at the ball, you have to pick it cleanly, and keep your head still. Great shot coming out of that bunker right there.
Showing some skills today.
And getting ready for the putt. So a drop
Zwei
shot.
Boogies am Stück. So eine Scheiße. Gottverdammte Dreckskacke.
Frank, here at the 13th, it's pretty obvious where the trouble is.
Yeah, all right, that's for sure, plus Lake Michigan there if you go even further right. But at 402 yards, don't have to hit driver down here. Even a 3-wood and a wedge would get you home here. So remember, fairway first, then set up the scoring chance.
Wow, Frank, look at that one run out. Just blistered that tee shot.
That has to be 325 if it's an inch.
Frank, downhill shot here. Will he have to take it just a little bit easier?
Yeah, be careful with the ball position as well. If you play the ball too far forward and try and scoop it, it's not going to work.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Making it look easy at this point. Another beautiful approach shot. Not a gimme, but well within his range.
Yes, der war wichtig, der war extrem wichtig.
Starting to put it together right now, Frank.
Getting that trio at the top.
Sehr gut.
Now the par 4 14th, and Frank, this is not about brute strength, is it?
A bit of a head scratcher here. When you first look at it, you think you just pull out the driver. But it narrows up in the driving area. So really it's a layup off the tee, just a short iron in from there.
Na, klasse.
Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
Wicked.
That'll be 90 yards. Strong wind here early in the round.
I
Wow,
think so.
Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Nicht nur easy Birdie, das ist auch
So
ein
a
wichtiger
tester from
Birdie.
4 feet.
Verfuckt wichtiger Birdie.
That's a good looking putt, just not falling right now.
No, sadly, he's going to be disappointed. Even par currently.
Das ist genau dieselbe Scheiße schon wieder am Grün. Mann! Ja, wenigstens noch Paar, wenigstens kein Minus gemacht.
No damage done.
Bleibe ich auf Platz 5, das ist in Ordnung. Da habe ich noch 4 Löcher.
Ready to go here at the 15th tee, and by the
Das
looks of
kriegen wir
it,
hin.
Frank, we should have brought the swimsuits and some sunscreen.
It's very picturesque, that's for sure, but don't get fooled by its beauty.
Scheiße.
This is an absolute beast at 503 yards and sets up a very, very tough finish to Whistling Straits. That's as bad a shot as I've seen for a long while.
Ach du Fuck, Scheiße. Na, der tut sich die Sache.
Not terrible, but not his best.
An outside chance, really, for birdie, but really, it was a rather poor approach shot.
Looks like he just misread that.
Yes! Sauber! Bam! Das war geiles Ding.
A great roll right there. Just a pure stroke right in the heart. Getting set to take on the finishing holes here at Whistling Straits. How do you close this out on the right foot, Frank?
Well, this is the shortest of the 4 par 5s at 568 yards. There's a big crop of bunkers down the right side. Just a driver off those is certainly going to make this par 5 reachable.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Second from an excellent lie.
There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Bis hinter, na klasse, und hinten raus.
Well, it was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back?
Der hat's große Mal. Ja, den holen wir uns nach.
Just trying to make clean contact from the rough.
Jetzt spiele ich das schon wieder
Playing a
mit
par
dem
5,
Schuss zum
Frank, what
Schluss.
happened on that third shot?
Yeah, it's a poor decision. But well, hopefully he can eradicate that from the memory banks and really knuckle down on this. Do not want to drop a shot or make 6 here.
Mann, bleib doch liegen. Ich raff das
Nice
nicht.
approach shot. He'll be happy with that.
That's a leck
Little
there.
redemption chance here. Had bogey yesterday.
Ja, also noch auf Paar gerettet, ey, Mann.
Oh, he's gonna love it.
How far was that?
2 Löcher noch.
That was miles away.
Ja, klar
All
war
right,
das
Frank, you want to win a
mein
major championship? 250 yards, 17th hole, trouble everywhere. Hit your pants up and get it going.
Yeah, easier said than done.
That's well played. Now a good look at birdie. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. This can be a cruel game at times. So just a formality here.
Ja, unter der Top 10, das ist schon viel wert. Das ist schon viel,
Did the job right
viel
there.
wert.
Frank, quite a finishing hole, and that's as it should be. This is, after all, a major championship.
Well, you can see why Bubba Watson, Martin Keimer, Dustin Johnson have played well here. This finishing hole requires the long hitter's best tee shot, preferably just a little down the right side, because that's the safer side to be. Second shot. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like.
Na, ist okay, ist okay. Kann ich arbeiten damit. Und auf Bar. Naja. Nee, ey, ist das unglaublich gruselig.
Just pushed it.
With that ace.
Nein!
Just a couple of feet.
Eine Scheiße. Und noch ein Boogie hinterher, der haut mich da aus dem Top
Frank,
10
that
raus.
both really hurts.
Oh, das tut ja wirklich weh.
So that concludes the final round here at this spectacular setting. Frank, final thoughts on the tournament?
Rich, I thought this was really a fantastic venue that challenged the players. And we saw some exciting golf out there all across the board.
Na, Herr Gruß Boys. Ja, Weltrangliste Rang 5, das ist in Ordnung. Bin heute alleine ein bisschen unterwegs mit der Pro Tour. Dass ich mal ein bisschen rankomme an Christoph. Bin ich ein bisschen am Trainieren. Charity International, na, das ist nicht schlecht. Ach, da haut der Boris gleich wieder ab. Ich bin gleich wieder da.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live first-round coverage of the Charity Invitational. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo, always a treat to be in Scotland, Frank, and at one of the oldest golf clubs in the world, Royal Troon.
It's getting close to 150 years old. It was first established all the way back in 1878. Actually, the original golf course only had 5 holes on it, but over the Open Championship roster, this has probably been the most successful, or provided the most success to American players. The last 6 Open Championship winners were all American.
Has one of the most famous holes in all of major championship golf, the 123-yard par 3/8. It's known as the postage stamp, and one of the legends had a really nice moment there many years ago.
The late
Fast
Gene
100,
Sarazen, the
von
Squire,
1809 war
had
es
a
der
little
älteste
ace there,
Golfplatz der Welt.
all televised too, and it was a great way to remember his phenomenal career.
Nicht schlecht. Huch. Nee, alles cool.
Wow, that is a monster drive down there, about 315 yards. And from the fairway for his second shot here. That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. Frank, I'm not saying you should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Halte wenigstens hier an. Für ein Birdie. Jawohl.
Speed wasn't bad on that long putt, but the read wasn't very good. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business.
Birdie ist ein guter Start. Guter Start für die Runde. Nicht auf Platz 6.
Into red figures at 1 under par after
Na
the
also, geh doch.
And now over to the 5th. Early in the round and playing reasonably well. Nothing great, but has certainly not given a whole lot away.
Yeah, and actually a good position to really springboard the round from here. Surely not.
Just an excellent shot right there, about 5 feet away. Good chance. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
Tja, das war was.
You can see why this player has been compared to a young Rory McIlroy, featured golfer making birdie and now sitting comfortably inside that cut line. What a good hole. They call it the slopes, and the rough off the right-hand side of the green is really some of the most punishing on the entire course.
Yeah, and the one thing you don't want to do is actually leave it up there on that high side, because it means that you'll be chipping downhill.
Beautiful looking shot right here. Okay, the second shot now at this par 5.
Sauber. Sieht gut aus, sieht gut aus.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Outstanding strike right there, right off the center of the club face. And a good chance for birdie.
Prost, wo ist? Prost, ihr alle. Guckt
Not a
euch das
gimme,
an.
but well within his range.
Nicht zu früh freuen. Ein Loch erstmal. Zum Wohl.
That's a nice birdie right there.
Could not have come at a better time. Third place now.
Frank, we're moving
Alles gut,
inland
wo
now
ich
to
zeigt
the
sich da
seventh
oben
hole.
an die
It's a
ganze Zeit.
405-yard par 4. What's ahead?
Little dog leg to the right. A couple of bunkers right on the corner of it. So once again, check the breeze and somehow find that fairway.
Hau raus das Ding. Hau raus das Ding.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up.
Ruhig
It's got the
bleiben,
best view as well.
ruhig.
You
Der
don't
da
need
hinten, ja.
binoculars from where that ball
Den
is.
kenne ich auch.
Second shot. Good look at the green. This is a good-looking shot. And it generates some
Schwach auf
momentum
der
here at
Hüfte,
the
ein bisschen
seventh
schwach auf
hole.
der Hüfte, Kumpel. Hä? Nee.
It's no snack though.
Bisschen schwach auf der Hüfte. Ich hab's gewusst.
Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable
Yes, James
chance for par
bonus.
here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here.
Und ich, wie? Mann! Das muss mir echt einer einprügeln. Ich kapier's nicht. Bin ich zu blind? Der hat doch einfach
This
eine
one
Loch.
just requires a little bit of focus.
Genau so. Das ist doch echt beschiss, Mann. Ich bin pattenblind, Paddohre bin ich blind. Was
Frank,
heißt das
the
nur
eighth hole, it is one
Spiegelverkehr?
of the most famous in the
Nee.
world, the little postage stamp, par 3.
Yeah, the front part of the screen's the widest, Rich. Then it starts to narrow up. So you never know. Maybe going a little lower if you're going to go towards the back of the green. But really, if you're going to air, you want to air on that first third, first half of the screen.
Yeah, you don't want to come in too hot and roll it off the back. That's good stuff right there. Wonderful approach, and now a really good look at birdie. Could really use this one. It's for birdie.
Da! Ich raff's nicht.
He's going to beat himself up on the way to the next tee. You don't miss those putts. That's a solid par. Still in it, Frank. Frank, the ninth hole, 423 yards, not especially long by today's standards. You're looking to make birdie here? You happy to make a par and move on to the back nine?
Well, there's certainly a chance for birdie. One of the hardest things about the ninth is the raised green. And it's sort of, there's two tiers here, just the top level. If that pin is on the top level, then you would certainly walk away with 4 very happily.
Frank, not the longest hitter, but sometimes you win tournaments by putting it in a good spot, and that's where we are right here, 280 yards out.
Yeah, 280 down the middle of the fairway. That'll never get you in trouble.
Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths.
Wichtig, der ist wichtig.
These putts keep the round together.
Sauber.
And with
Was
that
geht
birdie,
da?
moves to
Was
third
geht da?
place. There you have it,
Jetzt
Frank. The
bleibe ich in
first
der Top
round
10.
is a
Geil.
wrap. We
Hier,
saw some
Platz
good golf
3.
out there.
Fett, fett,
It was
fett.
certainly a fun round to watch. There's a lot of great players in this field, and this is such an exciting venue. I just can't wait to see what happens the rest of the championship.
Starte ich mit Platz 3. Geil. Den sie Deutsche nur Amis. Oh, die ganze Batterie Amis.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today it's live second round coverage of the Charity Invitational. Frank, through the years, there have been some great winners at the Open Championship played at Royal Troon.
Well, just in recent history, remember Mark Kalkovecchia in the playoff with Wayne Grady and Greg Norman. There was also Todd Hamilton when he beat Ernie Els in the 4-hole playoff. And back in 1996, Justin Leonard was to win his Open Championship.
Tom Watson also won an Open Championship here. Tom Weiskopf, his only major, that was 1973. The great Arnold Palmer, Bobby Locke, they all won at Royal Troon.
This is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Frank, he is one of the longest hitters in the game, but at some point, you have to hit a fairway.
Yeah, he's certainly not the straightest. I think that was the bit you're going to put in the middle.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. So from the rough back to the fairway, that's the right way to go.
Yeah, didn't take the bait. And at least now he's only going to play the price of a poor tee shot. Still got a good chance, though, getting away with par. This looks like it's going to find the target.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Frankie's going for 2 birdies in a row.
If he can knock this one in, then that's certainly going to help the confidence.
Wer verirrt sich denn hier noch her mitten in der Nacht zum Golf gucken?
Things so tight at the top. Very, very good birdie.
That was huge right there. Still with a great chance to come away with this title. Ball's teed up, ready to fly here at the 7th.
Yeah, it's a slight elevated tee, so you see all the problems in front of you. A couple of bunkers down the left, 2 down the right, but it's links golf, so you know where you got to go. That's in between them.
Das ist Linksgolf, hast du es gehört? So läuft's.
Nothing to argue about there, right in the fairway. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today. This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday, trying for another one today.
Nice one, nice one, nice one.
Excellent golf. 5 under for the tournament. All right, Frank, as we arrive at the par 3 8th, the only thing I can think of is if a 71-year-old guy can make an ace here, well then, so can our gamers.
Well, they certainly can. At 123 yards, well, you think it'd be, why shouldn't it be called the postage stamp? Go with too much club, it's when you're in.
Well, that's how you play the game, right there.
Geil! Hat gesessen, wie ein Magnet, Alter.
Away with a bogey on the previous round.
Ja, den Bogey macht jetzt wieder gut, Alter, von der letzten Runde. Da hat er vollkommen recht, Mann. Fettmann!
Ready to go here at the 9th at Royal Troon Golf Club. 423 yards. What are you looking to do with this one, Frank?
What's another one that's
sieht gut aus. Ich führe das noch an.
It's called the Monk, actually, because it faces the village of Monktown. 1 bunker on the left, 285 yards to carry that, but it's not that you're trying to carry it, it's you're trying to cut the ball off that.
So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. Now my yardage book says 145 yards to the hole. Frank, still relatively early in the round, but given what we've seen so far, this could be a heck of a golf round.
Yeah, right now, everything's just going according to plan. It's like he's playing on all 8 cylinders. So really, you're just trying to get out of your own way.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. He's made it. So all the scores have been posted for round number 2, and look who is on top of the leaderboard, Frank.
Yeah, with 2 very solid rounds of golf. Key right now, just stay out of your own way and keep it up. The pressure will start to build. We know that as you get closer to the end of this tournament.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the Charity Invitational. Rich Lerner back with you at Royal Troon. Frank, first par 5 of the round. What's ahead?
Our best opportunity for a birdie here is to take it over the bunker on the right. If you do that, you're going to get a little added roll and go in here even with perhaps a mid-iron or a long iron. Long and straight.
That's how you do it. It is a windy day out here, Frank. My hat just blew off. This is going to affect the player's shots, that's for sure. Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot. And it makes the green in regulation. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
That's all he wanted to do there.
Yeah, it's touch. And when you think from that distance, chances of making are almost none. So to guarantee a 2-putt, well done.
Just a couple of feet. Just continuing to play some really good golf. 8 under par for the championship. At the par 3 fifth, ready to get this hole started.
Prevailing breeze once again should be coming from the water, which is on the right. That makes that tee shot a little bit more difficult because it pushes the ball to those 3 bunkers on the left side.
Good clean contact and a nice result, and a chance for birdie coming up. Par yesterday, now for birdie. Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Just a little tap in here. That's a nice confidence builder right there. You make those for par, and you keep things steady. Now to the 601-yard behemoth par 5 6th hole. You can pay the steep price.
Oh, he's winding this one up. Power, though.
Look at this. Look at all the power in that coil.
Smoked that one.
That is a fantastic long shot.
There's no way he could hit that without a tail breeze. Surely that breeze had to help there.
Well, Frank, you hate to miss the green on a par 5 with your third shot.
Well, they say par 5s are the easiest holes to birdie, but the hardest holes to make 4. Making a 6, though, that certainly sets yourself backwards. So tough up and down.
You like this one, Frank?
Oh, it's a good one. Safely on.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Simple, solid, and he'll take it.
But one that you need to make.
Moving inland now, Frank, the par 4 7th hole. Do you even think about carrying those bunkers on the right?
Not really, Rich. You're trying to work that ball off the left side, because if you get caught up on the hills there on the right, then all of a sudden you can start making 5s, 6s, and all sorts of weird and wonderful numbers.
Looks to be putting everything into this one. Just destroyed it. That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
We just saw a player in total control of what he's doing. Didn't miss a green in regulation all day long. Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie.
How did that not go in?
Came to the putt excited to make birdie. Now settle for par.
Yeah, little change in the attitude right now. When you've let one go, you've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot.
So hanging in down the stretch with a par. Frank, the 8th hole, it is one of the most famous in the world, the little postage stamp par 3.
Yeah, the front part of the screen's the widest, Rich. Then it starts to narrow up, so you never know. Maybe going a little lower if you're going to go towards the back of the green. But really, if you're going to err, you want to err on that first third, first half of the screen.
Yeah, you don't want to come in too hot and roll it off the back. This is a good-looking shot. Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, that's formality now.
Geil. Ja, die Taube wieder rausgespielt.
Putting up some impressive numbers
Schön,
out
schön,
there.
schön.
9 under for the tournament. Frank, the 9th hole, 423 yards, not especially long by today's standards. You're looking to make birdie here. You happy to make a par and move on to the back 9?
Well, there's certainly a chance for birdie. One of the hardest things about the 9th is the raised green. And it's sort of, there's 2 tiers here, just the top level. If that pin is on the top level, then you would certainly walk away with 4 very happily.
There you go, 310 yards, caught all of that one, and straight as well. It's in the fairway. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Just a case of a hole suiting the player's eye. Made the birdie yesterday, and he has a good chance to make another one today. He'd love to get this one. Big putt for birdie.
Sauber. Der war wichtig, den habe ich gebraucht. Da stehe ich gut da an der Weltrangliste. Perfekt, Mann. Perfekt, Mann. Geil.
There you have it. Round 3 is finished, and it was a good one, Frank.
After 3 rounds in, you really could start to see who could take home the trophy when it's all said and done. Great play, though, up until this point. Round 4 should be an absolute thriller.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live final round coverage of the Charity Invitational. Always great to be in Troon, Scotland, at the Royal Troon Golf Club, founded in 1878. Frank, it is a golf course, true links. It's bathed in history.
Nicht schlecht, nicht schlecht. 3 vorne für die Finalrunde. Geilo, Mann.
Needs to get all of this from 190 yards. Frank, what kind of par 3 is the 14th here?
You can get sucked in here. Just 180 yards, which isn't considered that long. But if you look too much at the front of the green, you're going to see that's where the protection is.
Schlecht. Sehr schlecht.
Second shot.
Ich hab's gewusst.
Nice approach shot. He'll be happy with that.
Nee, bin ich nicht happy.
Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Continuing to putt with confidence.
Finale Runde. Dann wollen wir uns noch ein finales Bierchen schmecken lassen. Wir sind ja auch bei Bier und
At the
Spielen.
15th, this par 4 is over 480 yards.
The key here really is the 3 bunkers, 2 on the left, 1 on the right.
2 on the
260
left,
yards
1
gets
on
you
the
past
right.
that. If you find the fairway here, then you don't have to worry about the 3 bunkers that are short of this green. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
It's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Well, he pays a price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty. You need a bit of force to extract one out of there.
How good was that, Frank, from the rough?
Alter, das musst du gesehen haben. Alter, aus dem Gebüsch, Mann. Das musst du
Big par
gesehen
yesterday.
haben.
This one for birdie.
Das musst du gesehen haben. Ohne das glaubt es uns keiner.
Pretty much doing everything right this week. 11
Hat er alles
under for the
richtig
tournament.
gemacht.
Now the lone par 5 on the back nine, the 16th, and while you might be thinking birdie
Ey,
here,
Mann,
you
Alter,
may
aus
want to
dem
think
Gebüsch,
again.
Mann.
What are the options off the tee, Frank?
Well, really, there's only one option, and that's keep it short of that burn, which is 280 yards. So that makes that 540 yards play that much longer. It's fine.
Frank, the Open Championship will be played at Royal Troon in 2016. It was first played back in 1923. What was first prize then?
A mere 75 pounds, so that equates to about $150 US. And just to give you an idea, the last time they played there, Rich, was back in 2004 when Todd Hamilton beat Ernie Els. He got a whopping 720,000 pounds. That's right, nearly $1.5 million.
The money's nice, but every player would tell you, Frank, it is still all about that claret jug.
It is, and that's actually suited the Americans because since 1962, they've been to Troon 6 times, and 6 times the victor has been American.
Ooh, that hurts.
Ja, geile Birdie-Chance.
I just pushed it.
Geile Birdie-Chance, Mann. So wird die Spiel.
Pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business.
Zeig mal ran jetzt hier, Finale Rangliste, Erster. Die haben alle ihre 18 Löcher runter, 4er plus. Oh, da wird es schwer. Hier muss ich 4er minus machen. Und 2 Löcher.
Well, this takes your best long iron shot. Normally plays back into the prevailing breeze. You miss this green on the left, it will run all the way down the hill. The bunkers might look short, but if your tee shot isn't hit properly, it'll puff up into that breeze and certainly find a pot bunker.
Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie.
It's at sneaky distance.
Sauber. Absolut sauber.
Frank, we have said it over and over. Another birdie. Frank, you've played in and contended at so many major championships. It's not a major if the finishing hole doesn't present a real challenge. What do you think of Royal Troon's finishing hole?
Well, it's not just the 18th hole, Rich, too. It's 16, 17, and 18 because the prevailing breeze, especially at the Open Championship time of the year, which is the second week in July, is normally back into it. So you look at that 464 yards, that's well bunkered off the tee, 3 on the left, 1 on the right. Into a puffer breeze, and you've got yourself a great finishing hole.
We knew it right away. Picked up the tee, didn't even look at it. We can see it. It's perfect. Right down the middle of the fairway. Good swing, good shot yet again. Terrific golf shot. And now, that for an easy birdie. To win the Charity Invitational.
Rechts vorbei, ich hab's gewusst.
Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Nee, ich hab vier Matchball.
Let's forget about this one.
Richtig.
Golf is not about perfect.
Trotzdem gewonnen.
But it's going to hurt the course.
Das war noch mal.
A good putt redeems all. Rich, it came down to just a shot or two here or there, but we were treated some amazing golf this week.
Just one player standing, and that was earned, well-deserved, beautifully played.
...67, 68, vorne in der Weltrangliste. Das ist schon gut. Ja, ist schon ein Plus. Fett. Korrekt. Oh, geil. Fett, fett, fett. Na ja, dann sehen wir uns in der nächsten Runde. Cool, cool. Das war Strellock in der Pro Tour. Wem das gefällt, lässt den Daumen nach oben da. Wem es ja auch nicht gefällt, den schreibt es in die Kommentare. Und wer Bock auf eine neue Runde hat, Schreibt's auch in die Kommentare, wie ihr Bock habt. Also, bis später. Lasst euch gut gehen. Ciao. Tschüss.